Hello everyone, welcome to Yantri Baba once again. So for all those who plan on making a home studio, those who want to build a studio inside their house at a minimum cost using minimal designs, minimal equipment, I am trying to make a video on that slowly, and there will be a lot of components that will keep adding to it because I myself want to have my own home studio sometime soon. So I already started procuring those things. So you already need a laptop for it, you need DAW, you need of course the music instrument, you need a good pair of headphones or speakers, you also need a good camera, good mic, and a lot of different things. And after consulting a lot of professionals and my teacher Aki himself, I concluded that I should be buying the Presonus 4.5 speakers, and here it is, the box. So today we are going to unbox this and take a look at the speakers and also do the sound test about it. First thing first, you get the speaker number one, which is an active speaker that has all the controls on the rear side. It comes with a 4.5 inch driver, and there is also a tweeter on it. I'll show you the second piece. It's quite heavy actually. This is the second one, not as heavy as compared to the first one, slightly lighter, and it only has an input that connects to the other speaker. There is no other control on this. It's a passive speaker. So that's basically a pair of speakers. What else do you get in the box? You get one RCA cable, that's basically a 3.5 mm jack to a red and white RC. And then you get a very basic cable. This is something that connects your left side speaker to your right side speaker. The length is not too much, it's just about 1.5 meters, but then that's the exact length that you require for your desktop speakers or your monitor speakers. You don't want them to be in the corners of the room because you need to hear them constantly. So the length is quite adequate and the quality also is quite fine. Next up, you get a 3.5 mm jack to a 3.5 mm jack. That's basically auxiliary cable, your aux input to connect with your laptop and to connect with the mobile phone. By the way, this does not have any Bluetooth input. In the end, you get this power cable that goes to your power socket, and the other end is like this, which connects on the rear side of your active speaker. There is some paperwork which is useless for me at this moment, but of course those who want to read the manual, you can read the papers. It comes with the sticky pads. Now these pads are basically like cushion, they are very soft. You're supposed to put them on the bottom of the speaker so that when you mount them on the desktop they don't vibrate, or these act like shock absorbers. So basically pads is what for the speakers that you need to keep. There are 4 on this and 4 on this, so you need to remove them, stick it on the speakers, and then use your speakers on the desktop. Interesting. Alright, so now talking about the active speaker, let me show you what all controls does it have. Let me come a little closer. Yeah, so that's your volume control. There is one aux in, the cable was given, I showed you the cable earlier, and then there is a headphone cable, headphone jack. So in case you want to use earphones to listen to music, there's a power button, that's off and that's on. There is no Bluetooth on it. Let me clarify that once again. Alright, on this side, on the rear, there is a knob to control your high frequencies, that's treble, and the low frequency, that's basically your bass. So these two can be customized. In terms of input, it has got TRS input, left and right, that's a 1/4 inch jacks, and then there is RCA input. The cable was given already in the box for this. Power input would go over here. Other speaker will be connected through this. So this will act as your left speaker, and the one that you connect over here will become your right side speaker. There is nothing else on this side. As I mentioned earlier, this is your 4.5 inch driver, and that's a tweeter of 1 inch. So this one is your other speaker, basically a passive speaker because it does not have any control on it, and the power will be driven from the main speaker to this. So that would be something that would be driving the speaker as well. And this is your right side speaker. You cannot change left and right, by the way. You know, if your studio monitors, they give you control to switch or to swap left and right controls, but in this you cannot do that. Your left would always be left, your right would always be right. Again, 4.5 inch driver for bass, and this is a 1 inch tweeter on this. They call it a silk dome tweeter. So how does that sound? That is something that we need to check. So Presonus has a wide range of speakers in India, right, and in other markets also. The most popular one is 3.5 inch speaker that comes with Bluetooth as well, the new version. This one I bought is a 4.5 inch speaker because I wanted a little bit of more bass response, and after consulting my teacher Aki himself, and after talking to a lot of professionals, that's what, because I myself am a beginner. I don't know much about making home studios and understanding sound engineering. So after consulting them, I arrived to this conclusion that I should be going ahead with this, and I got them on Amazon sale. This is not a sponsored video. I bought this speaker myself, and I want to use them at a professional level now. Okay, so I removed these pads from this, and I have installed them on my speaker. Let me show you. That's how it looks like. These are the 4 pads that I mounted on it. So now when I keep them on the desktop, there will be less vibration and you will get a much better sound. Talking about build quality, these are made of MDF, not metal, but a good material. As I said, they're heavy. Although you cannot mount it on a tripod or a monopod because there is nothing given at the bottom. You cannot even mount them on a wall because there is nothing given on the rear side either. So these are purely supposed to be kept on the desk. It's time to connect the speakers with my system, that's my laptop, and also the sound interface, and then let's see how they sound. So that is my home setup. It's not very neat right now. Sound interface, the keyboard, the laptop, and connected to the speakers like this. So we'll play the sound through the laptop directly and we'll record it from the mic. Right now we're testing the electric guitar, which is connected to a pedal, that is Zoom G1X4, going to my interface and then coming to the laptop, and laptop to the speakers right now. So that is how it is connected in the loop. Alright, so let's see how it sounds like with very basic clean sound. Same thing we'll try with some effects. Maybe we'll try to add some distortion, some drive. Let's see how that sounds like. The bass is impressive, the sustain is really long and it's sounding very good. Now let's try some grunge muff effect. That was the quick unboxing, and that was a quick sound test also. Let me know your views. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. Now, what do I like about these speakers is the frequency response. The bass is really good. The overall frequency response, I would say, from the lows to the mids to the highs are really good and really balanced. For all those who are using professional equipment, I think you'll be happy with it. For beginners, it's a must buy. I mean, aankh band karke le lo types. for absolute beginners, that is. For semi-professionals and professionals to some extent, this is very good. But yes, for overall use, I mean the uses that I have is to make reels, is to understand music, and also to have occasional jamming and all at my house. So for all these purposes, this will be nice. So the bad about these speakers: one, it does not have Bluetooth or any other wireless connectivity. Number two, well, they are not for absolute professionals, that I said, but they're really good for its price. So I would really recommend these instead of 3.5, because you get a little bit better bass response as compared to 3.5. You can go for the 5 inches as well, but then looking at the sound constraint that I have and overall room size, because room size is really important when you're designing the studio. So they kind of hit the sweet spot between the room size and the speaker size. So I hope this overall helps you make a decision in buying your own studio speakers. Of course, there are many other options like this in the same range, but if your budget is around 15 to 18k, and if you ask me, you should buy these and nothing else. Thank you so much. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I really hope that I keep bringing such content to you in future, and I will try to be a little more active and not take 3 months again to make new videos. Thanks, over and out.